Let's get your word from the wise. We had Pratik Gupta today speaking about the PSU basket. Pratik Gupta, who's a CEO and co-head for Kotak Institutional Equities, says that he's bullish on PSU banks, especially after the turnaround the stocks have witnessed. But what are his views on defense PSU space? Let's listen in.
The PSU space is too broad a brush. There are obviously depends on which sectors they're in. So, for example, the PSU banks, I think most of them have turned around in terms of the balance sheet quality, the asset quality, the credit costs are now under control. They have a much better liability franchise than many of their private sector counterparts. So the PSU banks, in our view, we still think generally quite decent. On the other hand, let's say the defense stocks, the defense PSUs, these are also great businesses from a very long-term perspective, 5-year, 10-year perspective. We think the defense cycle is going to be very strong. But in the short term, these stocks have run up very, very sharply. They've been some of the best performers. So at current valuations, most of these stocks are trading for anywhere between 35 to, in some cases, 55, 60 times 1 year forward earnings. And that we think is quite expensive for a sector where the orders tend to be quite lumpy. Margins keep going a little bit up and down. There's a lot of volatility, and most importantly, this kind of growth in the order book may not sustain after the initial bump ups, and a lot of the forward growth, the next couple of years growth, is already being priced in. So the defense PSUs are one segment where I would say be a bit cautious. Oil and gas, another segment where we would be a bit cautious.
Okay, that's the word coming in from Pratik Gupta. But
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.